Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the University of Nottingham. Went for a slightly delayed live stream, but the boys are up and running here at the Nottingham Hockey Centre. Nottingham attacking to the right and Bristol attacking to our left. So I'm here with Max Anderson, the first 11 captain. Max, what do you have for a score prediction today?
Well, after a very positive pre-season, the lads will be hoping to get the second half of the season underway with a win. You've got the likes of Louis Tipper and Dan Hunt up top, so I think it'll be a goal fest here. I would go for a 4-1 Nottingham win.
Very good. I'm quite optimistic, but hopefully we can right a few wrongs from last term and stick a few away. Here we've got Dibby to Eric. Great first time ball there from Lukey. And a corner to the boys. Attacking it to our right. I think that was Stoner that got on the end of that. Corner to Knox. Who'd you back here from the top, Maxi?
New addition to the squad, Zach Buck, I think will be on top of this one, but it's hard to know really. We've got a lot of threats off the top. Who do we see standing over it? Will Porter. Can't see that happening.
I think that's Will Bias.
My bad.
Right, here we go. First chance for the boys in green. It's Bucky. Oh, it's a great save from the Bristol keeper. Hard down to his right-hand side. Just in front of the commentary box, we've got the man himself, Alex Sheldon, praying to come on and make his first competitive appearance in the high midfield role. He's been tearing it up in pre-season and hopefully he can do the same here. Was it a surprise, Maxi, to have Alex moving into the forward lines?
Not with some of the goals he's been scoring at training. It was only a matter of time before JB stepped him into a more attacking role. If you have a look at our Twitter and that pinned goal, really and truly that tells the whole story.
I couldn't agree more. A little bit of a frantic start here from the boys. Haven't secured too much possession, but hopefully we'll pick it up as we go. Big chuck there from the Bristol fullback. Really good step there from James Clark, carrying through the pitch now to Will Porter on the right hand side, and then back round, just look after the ball. Great elimination there from Zach Buck. He's done that before. Long ball there from James Clark, trying to find Dan Hunt. Well attacked from the Bristol goalkeeper there. Great step again from Will Porter. Stoner to Shell. Great tackle from the Bristol screen. And off they go. Nottingham ball in our bottom right hand side. Here goes Tim. Back round we go from JMO to Dibby. A lot of movement there from Cuttle down our right hand side. Looking to pick that ball up nice and high. It's a real calm player, Tim. What do you rate Tim's first season, or first semester with us, Maxi?
Well, very highly, to be honest. He's been quite unlucky with a few injuries, but nothing will stop our German machine. Just can't help but hope he sorts that PhD out and stays here for a few more seasons.
That's great. I mean, I'm pretty sure the rules say that for BUCS, this would be his last year, should he go on to study a PhD, but absolutely no harm in him staying for the weekend league, that's for sure. Off comes Harry Stone. Replacing him is Louis Tipper. Fun fact about Harry Stone, according to him, he was the top 7 athletes in the country in year 3. Don't know how true that is, but I was made aware of that before pushback. It's up to us all to whether or not to believe him. Little loose one there from JMO. Bristol looking to make the most of that, carrying inside here. Great trap there from Cuttle. Take up a new halfback role. Now Shell's moved out of there. It's a new home for Louis Cuttle. Bit of a miscue there from the Bristol fullback that Louis Tipper's there to pick up. And unfortunately, Alex Sheldon can't get on to the end of that. Here he goes. He's won the ball back nice and high. Here he goes. He's taken a bit of a tumble. Long corner to Knotts. James Clark now. Rundle looking to find a pass. Great marking there from the Bristol fullback. Getting it clear. It's Shell in front of the keeper. Rebounds. Can he find a corner or any outcome? Attempted drill, but superbly defended from Bristol there. Great jump back from Louis Cuttle there. Oh, unfortunate to give away a foul. Bristol ball just on the halfway line. So great long throw there from what I think was Cuttle. Ball with Alex Sheldon now just outside D. Looking to go into a bit of high line. Take a little bit of control of the ball. Here's Dibby. Back to Lander. Pricey dropping deep. Trying to help out. Going to really take their time here. Try and find the perfect entry. It's a great ball. Oh, unfortunate there for Nottingham. Lovely steal there from Cuttle. Unlucky from Shallows. Bryce with a little bit of a tussle there. Bristol come out with it, and then Rundle's there to sweep it up at the back. Here goes Pete, getting to get his head up. Great pass there down to Stoner. Oh, just wide of him. Foul there by Ed Bryce. Let's see if Bristol want to get into a bit of a high line movement. Taking their time to get going. Gives Notts boys plenty of time to set up. Great block there from Cuttle. Can you get 5? Ball into the D. Well mopped up from Shell. The boys can play out with Harry Stone. Looking for a quick breakaway here. Lukey with a good bit of vision to see the pass. Unlucky there from Porter. Good jump from Dan there, putting off the fullbacks. Pretty even contest so far from the boys. It's bitterly cold out there for them, so hopefully they're keeping warm. There goes Rundle, dropping off to Cuttle, back to Tim, and recycling round with Dibby. Looks for Porter, but that one's not on. Giving Tim an opportunity. Great movement there from the boys. Here's Tipper on the baseline. Looks for delivery. Long corner, 1 for the boys in green. What do you think of this matchup so far, Maxi?
Yeah, I think you said it yourself. It's very tight. Not much separates the two sides so far. Nottingham maybe a bit more possession of the ball, but they can't really deliver anything in the circle so far. Hopefully they can begin to step it up as they get more comfortable, the hands get heated up, and a few goals start floating in.
Bristol halfback, given a bit of time there. Chuck a ball down to James Clark. Well picked off. Look for a long ball there to Will Porter. Umpire doesn't seem to think there's much in that. Porter's really taken it to the next level for me this term, Maxi. What do you make of his burst of energy since Christmas?
Yeah, he really has. Even around the house, I'm a housemate of his, and he's like a whole new man, really, isn't he? He's just making them right life decisions, nutrition, everything.
Yeah, I think he certainly enjoying his time coming back. And here goes Stoner through the middle. great pick there from the Bristol 34. And another great pick from Ports. Here goes Pete. Well mocked up. Here he goes. Looking for a delivery. And that is quite high. Real good intention there from Pete. Trying to bring out some of the stuff we've been working on over the January pre-season, as the Bristol halfback throws a huge aerial down to the left, but unfortunately no one's mopped it up. A few more faces making their way down to Highfields now. You can see the boys on the other side. Hopefully give the boys in green plenty of boost on this cold night. And here goes Dibby. Great little ball. Oh, unlucky there from Lander. Quarter time here at Highfields Hockey Centre. Bristol 0, Nottingham 0. A well competed first quarter there. Neither side able to make a breakthrough, but good competition so far. Here we are, about to begin Q2 here at Nottingham Hockey Centre. The score is 0-0 between Bristol and the University of Nottingham. The Twos boys in full voice now on the other side of the pitch. Plenty of morale boosting, I'm sure, from them as we get underway here once more. Good attempt there from the Bristol fullback, trying to find that insightful pass into the right-hand shoulder of the Nottingham D, but unsuccessful so far. What would you like to see in this quarter, Maxi? So a lot of attempted drills into the circle, but with that much success, what do you make of that?
Yeah, well, from my limited understanding, it seems like the Nottingham boys are playing baseball. Trying to drill the ball into the circle. It'd be good to see a goal here. We've now got Tom Oswald on the cameras. Gives us a chance to actually take a step back and watch the game in all its glory. Louis Tipper tried to play a ball in this circle, but once again, the Bristol defence is very strong, very solid, and clears it up. Quite unusual to see the boys playing in green today on a Wednesday, Hugh. Bristol have really asserted some dominance there, shifting us out of the gold jerseys.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great strip to have on when you're playing out there on a Wednesday, but apparently there wasn't we were unknown as to what kit they were going to wear, so triple green it is for the boys. I'm sure next week they'll be looking forward to putting back on that gold strip against Exeter and what I'm sure will be a fantastic clash down south. Real good bit of possession here for Bristol as they look for a pass across. It's a good step there by Lukey. Higgins giving that to Bristol. Good bit of possession here for the boys in white as Nottingham sit deep and look to win the ball in their pockets. Here goes Tipper. Cool and calmly out of the picture. Do you have a little fun fact for us, Maxi, about the great Louis Tipper?
Well, yes. Is that Louis Tipper, son of Exeter City CEO? He'll be looking forward to an away day down south next week, as we talked about. That'll be a vital game, actually, finishing off the BUCS League as we head into the cup tie. We'll really be looking for to get some points on the board, hopefully get a home semi-final, but firstly we're focused on today's game and we have a real task at hand by the looks of it.
Here goes Ed Bryce at the top of the D, twisting and turning, trying to get that ball in, and Higgins says no. Unfortunate there for Brycey. I'm now joined by the one and only George Bounier. How are you doing, George?
I'm very well, thank you, Hugh. Lovely to see you this evening. Sorry, viewers, I'm a bit late. I was just in Loughborough with the men's fives who played an extraordinary game, winning 4-2. I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Dom Lee, aka Bino, who scored a brace to secure us the win. Man of match performance from Dom Lee. But yeah, really nice to be here actually, Hugh. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Enjoying the contest. It's been a tight one so far. No one's really grabbed the game by the scruff as of yet, but hopefully we'll see the likes of Stoner, PT and Tip bag a few goals in this quarter.
Yeah, definitely. Some really exciting players for UN here. Harry Stone, first year. He's been really competitive in our previous games, and he's looking to get on the score sheet today, definitely. Louis Tipper, a veteran of UON hockey. He's bagged many a goal in his time, and I know he's really craving one today, so I'm sure he'll get on the score sheet. Long trip for Bristol this evening in their white kit. It's funny to see UON in their green.
Sorry to interrupt, George, but we've already actually talked about that. You would have known if you're here on time.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry to bring that up. Obviously a sensitive subject. Tim Merritt in front of us now in the commentary box, number 135, the German international. Saw some good luck from his father on the Instagram post earlier. He'll be looking to make an impact, definitely. Really exciting player who's just not finished an exciting indoor season. Dan Hunt swipes in the D and wins a corner. Great pressure from UON.
Here we go. Corner number 2 for the boys. Not sure who's going to take this one. We've got Ollie Lander, Louis Cuttle, Will Tobias, all currently on the pitch. Plenty of threat there, George. Who's your go-to?
A plethora of threat, I would say. Will Tobias striding over confidently. He actually lived in my house in pre-season, and every night before bed, he would practice 10 shadow penalty corner flicks before going to sleep. So I think he's feeling confident for this one. He's off C1, Ollie Lander off C2. Ollie Lander, obviously an indoor specialist from EG. We actually traded him for
5, I think it was.
Yeah. Oh, Lander fires it wide. Yeah, I think we traded Ollie Lander for 5 players, one of them being Isaac Farrant, so we definitely... Positive trade for us. I think that was charged down by Bristol, so long corner to UON as we set a back 5. Ed Bryce towering over the ball. What a leader he's been this year. He's really taken it in his stride this year to up the boys and lead us along the way. Will Tobias on the ball. Heavy touch. And Bristol clear their lines. Jamie Butler scuttling over to the corner. Is that his first touch of the game? Knocking it back to the 16. Good to keep him entertained anyway. Bristol outfit. What are they? They're setting their W press. Classic. I think they're quite a well-drilled indoor team. So a zonal press will suit them nicely. But Will Tobias carrying inside, passing back to Rundle. Just a quick shout out to our Sevens team. They just won 5-0 in their BUCS fixture. I'm not sure who they were playing, but yeah. Currently, the 5s boys won 4-2. The 2s won 2-1. And the 7s won... No, the 3s won 2-1. And the 7s won 5-0. So that's a winning Wednesday so far. Who's that? Louis Tipper up the baseline. Crosses the ball in, but Bristol step in front to carry out. James Clark tackling. Higgins not happy with someone. Who is it? Bristol he's not happy with, and I'm not surprised. The Bristol Yellow Greys, number 9, has a little sit down, taps the fence on his way over. I'd be frustrated too, mate.
Slightly wayward one there from Tim as the boys look to jump back and set up once more. Leaky Holland looking to make a huge impact today. Hopefully grab himself a goal or 2. He's been extremely fruitful in our pre-season fixtures against our men's 2s, bagging plenty of goals, and hopefully he can bring that into the side this evening. Who are you most excited to watch tonight, George?
If I'm being honest, I'm really excited to watch Alex Sheldon play. He's been plagued with injury through the start of the season and the end of last season, and he's now back at full fighting fitness, and my goodness, is he an exciting player to watch. The pace he injects into the game, the skill, it's just absolutely emphatic. So yeah, I'm really thinking Alex Sheldon's the one to watch tonight. We've spoken about him in a twos game, and I don't want to say commentator's curse, but we spoke about him and he went and scored an absolute screamer, so I think that's probably the opposite of a curse. But yeah, hopefully he'll be doing the same tonight, and just by saying his name 3 times, Alex Sheldon, Alex Sheldon, Alex Sheldon is likely to fruit a goal. Ed Bryce trundling off. So is Pete Corey, the housemates. Always close together. Ollie Randall and Ollie Lander step on the pitch. How exciting. Lander on the ball, turns nicely. Looks to carry, but intercepted by Bristol. Bristol on the counter, but a big shoe from number 25 finds the ball. And it's James Clark who finds himself on top of the Kookaburra. Will Porter to Louis Tipper. Tipper with the skills. Beats 1, beats 2. Still going. Backhand. Into the D, wins the free hit. Just outside. Higgins forcefully blowing his whistle there. Clearly our ball. Bristol, leave it alone.
Here goes J-Mo, looking to weave a potential foul there. No, Higgins says no. Here go Bristol, number 100 off and running, giving it out to the right-hand side. And shock, horror, Alex Sheldon to the rescue. He really is everywhere, George. He's got to be one of the most influential hockey players this pitch has ever seen.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. He's a very influential player. He's actually dubbed the Alex Sheldon the Olympian because of how athletic he is. He's really an exciting player to watch.
Certainly is. He was actually picked up and potentially scouted for a program that follows university where he'd be introduced to all sorts of athletic events. Given his natural ability, he pips to be an extremely good athlete and potential for international colours. Here goes Dibby down the line to Stoner. Great trap. And a swing and a miss from Nottingham's biggest prospect.
Harry Stone, very naughty. He missed the ball. But now he's looking to counter press. He's splitting from the dead ball. Pass through. Ollie Randall following his man. Great win from Will Porter, but Bristol win the foul. Will DeBias defending in his own 25 and receives the ball at thigh height, and it's his free hit. Thank you very much. UN flood up the pitch, ready to start another attack. James Clark, another exciting prospect for University of Nottingham hockey, if he could pass the ball on the floor. But yeah, he's from Northern Ireland. Good friends with our captain, leader, Max Anderson, who's not playing today, unfortunately, due to injury. But I think their bond from home really shows on the pitch. And when those two play together, wow, it's exciting. Clarkey on the ball now, wins the free hit, and Nottingham have another hit out from their own 25. Clarkey on the ball again, at the back of the 3, to Louis Cuttle, recently advanced to half-back. Tipper on the ball, passes to Harry Stone, big roll over his left shoulder, lovely. A coach's dream, they call him, and I'm not surprised. That roll was just excellent. I was over at Loughborough this afternoon with the men's fives, as I mentioned, and I saw the Exeter Ones boys get off the bus. It was nice to see a couple of old rivals, Jake Payton, Nick Nurse, looking confident as they stepped onto Loughborough soil. I think they're hoping for a big result. It'd be interesting to see what happens from there. But for now, we focus on our game. Higgins blowing his whistle, got his card out. I think he's pointing at James Clark. I'm not sure why. It's quarter time. James Clark has received a green card for... I'm not sure what, but Higgins seems adamant. So quarter time, 0-0 Bristol. What are your reflections on the first quarter, Hugh?
Well, it's been a good contest, but in all honesty, I think we need to sort of try and grab this game by the scruff of the neck and really try and pick up a couple points, because this BUCS table is incredibly competitive, and we need all we can do for the points. Half time here at the University of Nottingham. We'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to Nottingham. It is now the beginning of the third quarter. 0-0 for the boys.
Sorry to the viewers if Hugh Page burst your eardrums there. He is rather excited for this third quarter to start. That was sarcasm. He's not picking it up. He's pointing at the decibels. Yes, I was joking. And we're underway. Louis Cuttle with a monster aerial off the start. But into a crowd given to Bristol. Nottingham will really be looking to capitalise this quarter, hoping to put the ball in the back of the net. Bristol, I'm sure, probably the same, because that is the aim of hockey. But long ball from Bristol to no avail. 16 for Ewan. Louis Cuttle stands over the ball. Slider. Oh, that was almost excellent, but not quite. 16 to Bristol. It's not often you see that, is it? From 16 to 16 with one touch. Bristol now with the ball in Nottingham's 25. Recycle. Keep the ball. Play it down the line. Number 11 looking to deliver, but slightly high. Retains the ball. And Brycey's there to clean it up. Someone's at your door. I don't think they are. And free hit Nottingham. Cuttle. Chucks. Long. Alex Sheldon under it. Now this is exciting. He looks to go 1v1 down the baseline. Carrying down the left foot. He's still got the ball, enters the D, but wins the free hit. I would have let him play on. Nottingham back now to Ollie Rundle. Transferring round the back. Positive here from Nottingham. Pete Corey traps on the baseline. Looks to beat 1 and 2. Into the D. Keeper makes a save. Wow, it's an exciting start to the quarter for Nottingham. They've looked confident here. Obviously some rousing words from James Bateman, the coach, at half-time. And, yeah, they've come out really positively. Cuttle over the top to Rundle. That is a corner. Bristol, you cannot come into Oliver Rundle's space like that. And Nottingham win the corner. Hugh Page, maybe we might have to delay it, but what do you think they're going to do off this corner?
Well, we've gone for a straight strike twice now, unsuccessful as they've so far. But I really do back off Lickers, so I think a Louis Cuttle to the goalkeeper's left-hand side would do it just fine. I'm
definitely not scared of that. Bateman pacing pensively up and down the sideline. He's given the order. What comes from it, we will tell you.
Here we go then. Oliver Rundle to inject. Ed Bryce, Harry Stone to trap. Who will it be? Zach Buxey one.
I'm thinking head side.
Cuttle it is. Oh, and a great save from the Bristol keeper. I think it was a head side they were going for there. Not quite for the boys in green. Will Porter now just retaining the ball. Pete Corey. Huge ball in there. It's got to be a shin pad or foot there. Clearly unseen by the umpires. As Bristol rush to get all their kit off the back line. We look to go again.
Retaining possession here. Louis Tipper looking to get himself on. That excites me. Not much more excites me than Louis Tipper standing on the halfway line with the captain's armband on, calling a sub.
Who would you say wears the armband best? Louis Tipper or yourself?
I've actually not worn it this year, so I think Louis Tipper. Maxi's worn it a couple of times, but he has to wear it on his leg, which I think is slightly embarrassing. Louis rocking it on the arm, the traditional way. But I do think he wears it well. I think he wears it really well. Sorry, Max.
Here he goes then. Makes his way onto the pitch. And it is Bristol ball. Will Porter there, turning the ball over. As the boys look up. Here goes Luke. Ooh, can't do that, mate. Long ball there. Good jump there from Timmy. Ball runs off for a Bristol sideline. Many a sub coming on for the Bristol side now.
I tell you what, it's nice to have the clarity on the back of the Bristol players' shirts. It's #WeAreBristol. Just if there was any confusion as to who we're playing. It definitely is Bristol. Unless it's a double bluff. That would be smart, but I'm pretty sure it is Bristol. Nottingham turned the ball over, and we're on the counter with Ed Bryce. Dan Hunt wins the foul. No, through to Alex Sheldon. Retaining possession. Wise recognises it's no longer a counter and plays that back to DeBaby, who chucks a lovely little aerial over the pitch to Will Porter. He's definitely had his Lambooner today. Tipper on the ball. First time. Keeper saves. And we win a corner. That really was good. Tipper, crisp hit at the keeper, but made a good save, but hit a Bristol player's foot. Another short corner for UON. Really must be dominating the TSCSCR here. Good to see. Wonder what they'll do this time.
Wow, I think we've only got our one ultimate flicker in Zach Buck on at the moment. Oh no, I stand corrected. Will Tobias is on the pitch with Cuttle and Lander on the sideline. I think it's got to be Bucky here, Boone. I don't know about you.
Sorry, I must be misinformed. I don't even know who Zach Buck is. Does he? He doesn't flick, does he?
I think we're about to find out.
I think you must be mistaken. It will surely be.
Oh, it is, and just over. Who was that?
Will Tobias just over the bar.
Ah, that's the one. No, you are right.
Buck must have been a distraction. Bristol 16 here. Nottingham look to split off the dead ball. And Bristol play long, but well won by Zach Buck, the flicking threat nut.
Here we go then. Strong pick up from Dibby. Plays it down to Ports. Great carry in field. And again, no one really showing up for him there. I think we should be looking to help a man out there when he's carrying on his own onto the inside, but hopefully next time. Dibby threatening the aerial.
Retaining possession here, Nottingham. Looking to build their goal. But slight mistrap from James Clark. Bristol look to go fast. But sloppy from them, and it trickles off the field for Nottingham ball. Will Porter at half-back, striding over to collect the ball.
Nice little touch there from Lander. Looks to throw a huge aerial, and that has found the baseline. Lots more energy in this quarter, George. Maxi came out with a bold 4-1 at the start of the match. What are you thinking, full-time score?
If I'm honest, I'm thinking it's going to be 4-0 to Nottingham. We've played some exciting hockey this quarter, and I think it's only a matter of time before the ball goes back in the net, especially with dangerous players such as Louis Tipper getting on the ball. He passes to Lander, who's dribbling in and around the D, but well dispossessed by Bristol. We win it back, looking to go forwards again with Harry Stone. He wins the free hit, and now we can start the set play and try and build a goal from here. Yeah, but 4-0 from me, I think. I think the boys have looked really good this quarter and have definitely been knocking on the door, and I think once one goes in, 3 more will go in.
Love your enthusiasm. I think that you could be right. I think, as we've seen in past games, especially looking back to Oxford, the boys really, really took it by the scruff and ended up winning the second half 3-0. So hopefully we can replicate that in this one.
Yes, I don't want to keep raving on about the men's fives, but Dom Lee today scored a brace. Oh, sorry, I'll take a break. Dan Hunt in the D. Always dangerous. Bristol 16. Dom Lee today scored a brace in the second half with another goal. Lovely deflected goal from Will Maltby to win the second half 3-0 against Loughborough. And I'm thinking that these boys can definitely pull out a similar performance and win this half 4-0. Will DeBice carrying out from the back, plays it forward. Louis Tipper on the ball. He is steaming forwards. Passes it. Dan Hunt, can't quite pick it up on the backhand. Promising counter-attack, though. Number 24 here, Alex Sheldon, looking to get on the pitch. I will do something if he doesn't score in this rotation. Like eat my hat. I'll probably eat my hat if Alex Sheldon doesn't score this rotation. I'd be extremely, extremely surprised. He's looked dangerous all game. And he's itching to get on the pitch at the moment. Absolutely itching. Could be due to his eczema, but he is absolutely itching to get on the pitch. Oh, that's corner to Bristol from a scything reverse stick tackle from Dan Hunt. Big celebrations from the number 28 as he wins that corner. And lots of low fives happening at the top of the D as they discuss what they're going to do. Hi Ramos the Slammers, just to clarify, we have already started. We started at 5 o'clock. Thank you, Christian Battier. Let's go, fellas. Indeed, let's go, fellas. Bristol with their first penalty corner of the game. Correct. That I've seen. 2 Castles. Out to C2. Slid down the right post. And it's in on the rebound. The left slip has got there first and put it into the netting. That is 1-0 to Bristol University. Nottingham restart as they've just gone 1-0 down. Luke Holland on the ball, pulls back across to James Clark. Possession retained. Ollie Randall on the ball now. It's not the score I was expecting. Bristol turn it over and they're on the counter again. Flooding numbers forward, but Nottingham are working back equally as hard. And it's 16 to Nottingham as the ball is lifted. Hugh, what do you think about the score at the moment?
Pretty gutting, in all honesty. There's been some huge results in the BUCS League so far this evening, with Loughborough coming out 3-2 victors over Exeter. That could potentially give the boys here a path into first or second, but not as it stands. The boys seriously need to think about putting a few goals away here, otherwise it will make life extremely difficult for ourselves going forward. Here goes Cuttle. A force of nature steaming down that right-hand side. Pete Corhey surely bundled off the ball there. Apparently not, according to the umpire. Not sure what they've seen there, but that certainly wasn't all hip. Here is Port. Dispossessed by the number 10 of Bristol. Pass inside. Great block there from Port's superb jump back. Bristol long. Once again, Will Porter, spur of energy to win that ball back. Absolutely superb. And here's Stoner on the break. Carrying on the inside. Little chuck from Pete. Good touch there from Lukey. Can you get a shot off? Great block from the Bristol fullback. Almost. Cries of "eat him" from the sideline here at the University of Nottingham. Not sure that's how the game should be played, but a bit of aggression is probably needed for the boys. Oh, lovely little lift there from Ed. Great little carry. Here goes Stoner. Bundled it in. Cook cries for a short corner. But once more, Higgins says no. Here goes Dan. Great little win. Into some trouble. Brycey trying to win the ball back. Does so successfully. Free hit for the boys. Just inside the 23. Shallows to Cattle. Long corner for the boys. And that is that for the third quarter. We'll be with you again shortly. Here we go then. the final the final quarter here for Nottingham against Bristol. Here we go.
The boys currently 1-0 down. Not what I was expecting. Max Anderson's score prediction still doable. A big quarter needed from the lads in green. And they try and play forward, but Bristol dispossess. Will Porter wins the ball nicely. But Bristol double turnover. And they look to counter. Tobias, flat stick, great tackle. Bristol getting close there, but Jamie Butler with a great save. And they now have it. Inside our 5, but too high. Rundle on the ball. 16. Looking to carry. An exciting player, Oliver Rundle. Plays it across to Will DeBice. And back. Alex Sheldon on the ball. Plays it forwards. Pete Corey. Looking to win something on the baseline, and it hits a foot in the D. Short corner. UN. Great play from the boys. Tim Errett wanders over to James to receive the penalty corner call. Big corner this for UN. Bit of pressure. Let's see how the boys can deal with it. Tim Errett going to inject 2 Castles. Will DeBice off one, Louis Cuttle off the other. Where will it go? Come on, Nottingham. Injection, trap, flick. Will DeBice puts it in the back of the goal. That is what we're talking about. He has definitely had his father's Lambooner today. What a flick. Straight down the corridor. Great finish from Will DeBice. It is now 1-1. That was a key moment for Nottingham, and they've scored it. Really nice to see. Great learnings from the start of the season, where I honestly don't think we would have scored that goal. But now, with the confidence we have in each other, we're building moments where we can get ourselves back into this game. 1-1 is the score with 16 minutes to play. Harry Stone turns it over, plays it forward. Pete Corey steaming down the left-hand side. Takes it onto the left side of the D, looking to upgrade. Plays it across. Good defence from Bristol. They managed to intercept and pass it off the sideline. Nottingham will set a high line. Played back, James Clark, all the way across. Will DeBias, Tim Errett sat in that middle position. Picks it up. Plays it back. Will DeBias delivered into the D. Touch from Louis Tipper. Harry Bone, go away, is all I would say. Your comments on the YouTube channel are not appreciated. And I will be talking to the admin. That's all I have to say. Sorry, back to the commentary. I don't want to see you guys to see me get heated, but I apologise about that. Bristol chuck out of their own 16. Will Porter cleaning up the mess, hits it off to the sideline. Bristol have a free hit just inside our half. Played off a foot. Bristol free hit. Bristol centre-back carrying forwards aggressively. Takes a tumble and wins the free hit. Played into the D. Great save by Jamie Butler. And then Bristol play it too high into the knee of Will DeBice. And Nottingham 16. Will Porter on the ball. To Harry Stone. Rolls over his left shoulder. Big slap across the pitch. Pete cannot pick it up cleanly. And Bristol carry out of their half. But Tim Arrett dispossesses. Looks to carry down the left foot. Wins a free hit just outside their 25. Come on, Nottingham.
Here is Porter. Firm challenge there from the Bristol halfback as they look to throw a bomb. Mistrap from the forward. Wildebias cleaning up beautifully. Sends Bucky on his way. And just a bit of retention for the boys here. It's a good second phase there from Stoner. An absolute animal in that midfield. As we have Alex Sheldon to again enter the fray, poised and ready. Here he is then, Alex Sheldon, one of Nottingham's finest. Great skill there from Lander. Throws it to Cuttle. Great delivery there from Louis. Where that one? I have no idea who that is from Bristol, but took it well.
Act like a champ, to be fair. I think I'd be down on the floor.
$16 for Bristol. As we head in to the closing stages of this battle. Missed throw there. Lukey picks up. Plays in Dan. Corner for the boys. Green and gold. And a card as well, I believe, to be shown to the Bristol fullback.
It was cynical. It was cynical. I'm not going to lie. I was getting riled up over here in the commentary box. Number 4 takes a seat. We're joined by Higgins with 10 minutes to play. I think he's just left his cards in his bag. Oh no, it's a hat. Conscious of sunrise, maybe. But yeah, the hat has been donned by Higgins. It's a good look. I think he should have been sporting it from the start. But yeah, corner, UN here. James Clark over the injection spot. Wildebice and Zach Buck from Castles. Wildebice. Yes! Same again. Absolute repeat. He puts it straight down the channel. 2 goals to DeBaby. What a beast. And he absolutely sprints off the pitch. Look at him go. Those facials are absolutely lovely. Mr. and Mrs. DeBaby, I hope you're watching. Your son is doing you absolutely proudly. He's just scored 2 goals at a crucial point in the game for Nottingham. 2 excellent goals, may I add. It was honestly an honour to host him on my house in pre-season. Alex Sheldon on the ball. Bristol have the ball in their own 25, looking to outlet. As Harry Stone has different ideas, splitting. Played to a half-back. Played forward, but great pick from Ollie Rundle. What a challenge, and Nottingham win the ball back. Louis Cuttle looks to go over the top, but doesn't quite get under it. Bristol win the free hit. Bristol chuck over the top, but through to no one. 2-1 to University of Nottingham, as we have a free hit, no, a sideline, apologies, a sideline, in our own 25. Louis Tepper, aka El Capitan, looking to get on the back on the pitch as Bristol return to 11 players. As number 4 steams back on the pitch. Big chuck from Ollie Rundle, but off to the baseline, and Bristol have a 16. Bristol win the foul after some physical contact from Ollie Rundle. I thought it was top quality marking, but Higgins disagrees. I hope his cap isn't clouding his vision. Nottingham win the ball back in their own 25. Ross Thompson, UTB, I disagree. That didn't mean to rhyme, but it did, and it was pretty cool. Shout out Ross Thompson, but UTN, not UTB. Bristol here in high line. Left half looking to carry. Wins a foul. Free hit just outside the 25. The classic slider, but picked up by Louis Cuttle, who fires it out of the D. As Hunty wins the ball. Pete Corey steaming after it. He keeps it alive. An exciting counter-attack. Cuts inside. Plays it across to Dan Hunt, who can't keep it under control. But Ed Bryce is there with his left hand on the floor, winning it back. Played inside the D. Off a foot, but play on. Alex Sheldon, one shot. Keeper, good save. Hunty wins it back. On the backhand. Just wide. The side netting, but the wrong side. Exciting few minutes here, Hugh. What do you have to say?
I'm really pleased for the boys. They've gone out, they've executed their corners finally, and they're getting the result they deserve. It's been all green here in Nottingham, and it's good to see it pay off. But a question we've been asking ourselves all season really is why does it take us so long to get going? The boys have been relentless all year, putting in a shift. They need to get this going.
Thanks, Zach, for the call. The scoreboard is updated to 2-1. I think the men's twos have had a nice day out today. No BUCS game, so they've come along to support the ones boys. I think Zach has probably appreciated just a bit of time to hang out with his friends. I know he loves it. Bristol outletting from their 16 as Nottingham look to press. Great hustle from Will Porter, but foul drawn from Bristol. They look to go quickly. Ports is there, but great carry from Bristol. Beats 2 players. Plays forward. Carrying along the baseline, but Ed Bryce is there to clean it up. Sideline Bristol, it's Sheldon. all the way through to a sideline on the opposite side of the pitch. Big couple of minutes here. 60, long corner for Bristol. 3 minutes to play, 2-1 to UON. Big defence for the boys here. Let's go defence. Bristol play it forward to number 10. Great jab tackle from Tim Errett. Ollie Izzo, this Harry Relf bloke should play for England. I'm not sure who Harry Relf is, but whatever you think. And Bristol have pulled their keeper. 2-1, 3 minutes to play. Bristol have pulled their number one, their keeper. And so they'll be playing with 11 outfield. Nottingham looking to set up. Slung forwards. But a mistrap, and Louis Cuttle can clean up. No foul as he trips. Unfortunately, Lander cleans up, but Bristol free hit. Tense times here. Very tense. The chuck is attempted into the D, but Tim Errett is there to pick it up. Free hit to Bristol. The boys set in deep defence. Ed Bryce. He's getting his left hand low. And a short corner awarded to Bristol University. Big PCD for the boys in green here. Jamie Butler takes a swig of his water as he gets mentally prepared for this massive shutdown. 2-1 with under 2 minutes to play here at the Fortress. And Bristol have a short corner. They huddle at the top of the D, deciding what to do. Setting two castles. Nottingham filling the goal. Big PCD for the boys here. Injection, flick. Great save off the line, but a stroke is awarded. The boys are arguing with him. Higgins is given a stroke, but Tim Errett disagrees. He thinks it's come off his stick, but Higgins believes it is body. Stroke to Bristol. This is huge. Bristol number 23 steps up to take it. Jamie Butler walking behind the goal, psyching himself up, helmet off, water bottle, getting ready to go. Huge moment in the game this. 2-1, probably a minute to play. Bristol have a penalty flick. Jamie Butler stands in front of his line. Where does he go? Puts it left, middle, scores. Good flick. Jamie Butler, nothing to do. Nottingham now drawing 2-2 with Bristol University as they have the restart. Can't be long left now. Bristol on the counter-attack. Play it wide. Upright reverse goes wide. Wildebeest takes the 16 quickly. Plays it forward to Louis Cuttle. Tries to play inside, but denied by Bristol as they look to counter. Cuttle wins it back. Plays down the line to Tipper, who carries energetically forward, beating two players, winning the free hit. Time called. Jamie Butler, UN keeper, pulled off the pitch as Luke Holland sprints on. We have a free hit outside the 25.
45 seconds.
11 outfielders versus 10 outfielders and a keeper. UN have possession. Play it wide. Ed Bryce hits it high. Bristol free hit. Can't be long left. One back by Nottingham as Bristol look to play long. Wildebeest on the ball. Apologies if anyone heard that language. Wildebeest over the ball. 2-2. Two-all here. Yellow card shown to Nottingham captain for some language. It is Bristol ball on the halfway line. I'm not sure why, but it is. Nottingham running back. Bristol free hit on the halfway line. 30 seconds to play. Nottingham down to 10 men. Long ball from Bristol over the top. Brought down. Free hit 1, not 5. Tim wins the foul, but Higgins calls full time. 2-2. The final score here at Highfields. Frustration for Nottingham. Bristol look pleased with that result. Could be their first points of the season. Handshakes all round.